What's up, guys? So as you can see, we are taking apart the truck. So take everything out. So I'm gonna make the other cutout for the blow through, the new blow through, and then took all the wiring out. So just so you can get an idea of what I'm doing, here we have two JP45-4s. So this glossy one I'm gonna set for my horns. This matte black one, which is the original JP45-4, is gonna be for my insides. I'm gonna run two PRV DSPs. So the 2.8 is gonna be just for mids and highs. This will be set at Panicle EQ. The second DSP is gonna be just for mid bass. I'm gonna set the EQ on those for mid bass. I'm gonna run two Taram's DS 440x4, two PRV QS 3000s. These are for the 410s. So 410s on this one, 410s on this one, 1 ohm, 1 ohm. This is my secondary battery that I'm using, which is Excess Power D3100. My main upfront battery is a Excess Power D3400. As far as alternator, Autotech Engineering 400 amp alternator. So trying to get this all done before CTI. So I'll probably just go to the all parts store and get another battery that'll fit over there. Run that one. That'll be the second battery. And then I'm gonna run my DS or my D3100 right here. And then I'm gonna go buy a similar D3100 at the auto parts store that I could find on that side and run 4 in total AGMs for now until I get my lithium bank, because it's a bit too close to CTI to start doing my lithium and it's just way too expensive. So what we're gonna do here, obviously our blow through is gonna be right here, about casi como aquí se va a cortar. And then my D3100 fits perfect right here. As you can see, look, it even imprinted into the carpet. So una va a ir aquí, otro va allá. Fits fucking perfect in here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the amp rack una aquí. It's gonna go all the way across. It's gonna have todo eso tapado, curved, y todo, all wires hidden. And then I'm gonna have another amp rack pues aquí. I don't know what I could put here. I don't know, maybe the DSPs, epicenter, lo que sea. And then I'm gonna have it to where it comes up, does this curve, and it's gonna go all the way up. Y aquí voy a tener un stump wall, the back window stump wall. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. And then the way it's gonna go, obviously, so it's gonna come up this way. And then we're gonna add an angle aquí that follows this. And then up here, my bad guys, I'm sick. Luego aquí, vamos a poner un pedazo de madera. And we're gonna put a Cisco's audio logo acá arriba. I don't think I'll have that done in time, but we'll at least have the layout. So that's just the idea as of right now. And just so y'all can see the setup, we have 4 sundown Vex 10s allí, and on the bottom 4 sundown Vex 10s with their sundown horns, and then with some DS18 tweeters. And then the box stops right here. So I'm gonna add a whole nother box de aquí, como hasta aquí, and that'll be a mid-range box. I'm gonna have depth pumps on it. So as you can see, I have this here. So this is gonna be tucked in while I'm driving, and then when I'm at a show, I'll be able to flip it up, and it should fit perfect onto this. And that'll be just mid-range and some tweeters. And then this will be the highs and then the mid-bass. So all around, full range audio. Y luego acá adentro, I think what I'm gonna do is take these custom speaker pods off porque ya están quebradas y holding up with Phillips screws y drywall screws y toda esa pinche madre. So I'm gonna get some OEM door panels and just do the probably like a single tweeter and a 6.5, just keep it simple. Why do all of that when I'm gonna go ahead and have this shit all crazy, you know. And yeah, these tweeters will probably stay up here or not, because I'm gonna put tweeters up here. Probably won't even need those, so that way that could go away and not look bulky. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And then for my amp rack, aquí, the 45.4s are gonna be right here. This was the old amp rack, but I'm taking that out. I'm gonna build an actual center console with no sub, just strictly for the amps. And I'm gonna try to see if I can put my DSPs acá arriba, so that way I can just mess with it up here, turn it off, turn it on whenever I want while I'm driving. And yeah, so stay tuned for this shit. I'll probably start posting videos about this and how I'm doing it, just so you can learn as well how I'm gonna tune it, how I do my system, in case you want to do yours. I'm not gonna gatekeep on this one. If you want to copy, go ahead, I don't care. But just took everything out. Time to just measure, cut some wood, and go from there.
I was scared for a second right now, dude. I was like, fuck, this stuff ain't gonna fit. But it fits with room. So, todavía le voy a quitar el sound deadener. I'm still gonna remove the sound deadener. Pero this is gonna be like strictly molded onto it. And this is gonna be like another board que va aquí. Right, pretty much. This ain't really the size that I'm gonna do, or I might, because it gives me that extra space in case I need it. But it'll be pretty much like this. I'm gonna take the subs out, move the box back, put the accordion boot, because I didn't put it on because I wanted to test the box first. Paint that all in there white, paint the port white, and then I'm gonna add todo LED lights, all lights in there. I'll probably have the lights come out to here, para que alumbra. And then on this one, it'll be another piece of wood acá arriba. And this is pretty much all you'll see. I'll probably just do this, or I'll probably do like the whole thing. And then va a alumbrar. So you'll be able to see it with lights. And then my lithium will pretty much fit behind there, because I'm gonna have a little platform. It fits like perfect right there. And then I'll have this whole room for amps and epicenters and other stuff que quiero poner. I might leave this gapped because, I mean, I'll probably put like a leg every here and there. Pero normally what people do is they'll kind of like bring it down to kind of fit perfect and cover all of this. I would do that, but I'd be carrying stuff. So, I mean, whenever I travel or whatever, so I'll probably like, I could fit like some microfibers or aquí or una mueda. Or, I don't know, fucking something right there. But, right here is where the center console is going to be. 250 Tarams Big Boss 8K. My 2 JP45.4s. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to fit. And then I'm going to try to fit my 2 DSPs acá arriba. So I can always turn off the stunt wall or whatever, whenever I want. Or the blow through, lo que sea, while I'm driving. And this right here is gonna go sticking out, go all the way up enough to where it'll still sit flush on this, so I could screw that piece of wood onto here and onto here, because I have room. So I'll screw it onto here. I'll also put some PL Max, para que it'll kind of like seal directly onto it, because I want this shit to be strong. I don't want it to flex. And then so what it's gonna do is it's gonna come up, and then this will be the stonewall portion. So you can kind of see right here where the headrest is. So the stone wall is going to be up here. It's obviously going to be this whole thing, because I want to cover it all para que se ve, you know, bonito. And then it'll pretty much be like this, just above the headrest, and then it'll be a T. And I could put a titty panel si quiero. I mean, there's really not going to be a point if I'm going to have a stone wall. So it's going to be just straight across right here. And I'll leave this open. And I'll probably do a titty panel que dice como Cisco's audio o lo que sea, sundown audio. Y luego va a ver acá arriba, it's gonna have another slope. And then I'll put Cisco's audio up here. But I'm not gonna be able to do this shit in time. So I'm gonna just do this, have the stump wall ready. I'll probably do this slope because that'll be enough to where the speakers will fit. And then I'll be able to screw it onto this, basically like a speaker rack. I'll be able to bolt it down allá arriba también. So yeah, I'm trying to get this shit done. That'll be one set of lights, 2 set of lights. I don't know if I'll put lights on the center console because, I mean, people like that, so I might put it on there. And then I'll put lights on the stump wall también, pues, con beauty panel y todo para que se vea bien chingón. But I'm gonna have to take that box, the subs out, move the box back. I'm not gonna remove the box completely. I think I'm gonna leave it just wood for now because no pasa nada. I'll do it later. I ain't worried about water because, I mean, that wood can get wet. And then I'll put my accordion boo y el silicone because I didn't do that yet. But, yeah, mero, ahí va. So, I'm gonna get my measurements ahorita. Well, I'm gonna remove this panel again and then take this sound deadener off because you can't seam this to that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. I want this shit to come out fucking sick. But yeah, right now I just had this like this because I wanted to test out the 15s. But I'm gonna just start building this shit real quick, and then once I get all this panel done, I'll be able to remove the stump wall because it'll be bolted más o menos right here. And then I'll be able to remove it, and I'll just be able to screw it on again. So I could take it off and leave this in here. But yeah, I'm obviously gonna leave this open because I can still, you know, look back there. Cops can be like, oh, you're like, you know, you can't see back there, this and that. Like, shut your bitch ass up, bro. I got a little window. So yeah, will it be done before CTI? La neta no sepa. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of do this first, actually. Finish this, so that way I can have my amps wired y todo. In case I don't finish this, it'll be a work in progress. I'll just leave it how it is. No me importa si se ve feo. But at least I'll have sound. So I'll probably do this, and then I'll do my center console so I can have all that listo, have that all ready. Because the stump wall and everything's all wired. This is all wired. Everything's all done. But in case I don't finish this, I just want to wire this shit up. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do on this first. I'm going to work on this shit. All right. I guess we'll come back to it.